Hello, and welcome to Every Day is Funny, the meditative morning show about newspaper comics. I hadn't said that premise in a while, and just in case anybody new is joining us, I think it's a good thing to reiterate what the point of this show is. And if you are just joining us, and this is your first step, you are in for a doozy. Not really, but there is a new segment I'm going to introduce right now that I am very excited about. And that is called Caption Contest. And I definitely didn't steal it from a major publication. But the goal here is this. I have gone to Adobe and generated an AI image based off a prompt I typed in. That prompt is a clown receives a tattoo. And so I went through a bunch of images that they generated, picked the one that I thought would be the most ripe for a comedic caption. I've posted that image to everydayisfunny.com. If you go there, you can scroll down where it says Caption Contest and you'll see the image in question. I will also put it as the second image in today's Instagram post. But basically, I want all listeners of the show, whether you think you have something funny or not, just look at the image and through the form on the website, through the email everydayisfunnyshow@gmail.com, or through an Instagram message, come up with a caption for what might be being said in this photo and send it to me. I'll give it a few days. Maybe I'll read off the submissions on, let's say, Friday, and just have fun with it. I want to go over the image in question just to describe it a bit. Now would be a good time, if you don't have it open, to go to Instagram or everydayisfunny.com and take a look at the photo, because I'm going to talk about it briefly for a second now. Okay, so as I said, the prompt I typed in to receive this image was a clown receives a tattoo, which I thought was a very funny prompt. Looking at the image, there's some interesting stuff going on that you could choose to utilize in your caption or not. Now, the first thing that struck me upon looking at this image is that both men feel very clown-like, which I did not say plural clowns, but singular clown. But both the tattoo artist and the recipient of the tattoo feel like their previous life was circus performer. They are also, for some reason, both wearing COVID masks, and only one of the two people has a smile on over that mask. It's kind of unclear what the tattoo is. Right now it just looks like some abstract design. And they both have red noses like clowns do. Now, this may just be their natural appearances. Maybe clown never comes into play in your caption. All rules are off. But I thought, in the spirit of meditation and comedy, we could sit for a minute, look at this image, get it really visualized in your head. And now close your eyes, unless you're driving, and just think about what the caption could be. It could be from the point of view of the tattoo artist or the recipient of the tattoo. Maybe you've had some sentence come to mind by now. Feel free to send me whatever the first random thing that pops into your head is, or sit on it a few more seconds. But let's use this time to focus and think only about this cartoon for this short morning moment. The rest of life can wait. Put your sole focus on this tattoo of a man looking like a clown giving a tattoo to another man looking like a clown. And maybe the best idea will come to you later, but just to sit, breathe deep, and let an idea naturally pop into your head. Anyway, I'm very excited to read what people submit. And if nobody submits anything, maybe I'll send a bunch of jokes in under a fake name and pretend this idea was very popular. All right, let's go to the comics. First, for today, I was perusing through Comics Kingdom, who, by the way, I have yet to receive any response to my claims against them that I emailed them about, that they're posting comics for dates a week in advance. I don't know if they're rushing an executive board meeting to figure out how to silence me, but I've yet to hear anything. But as I was perusing the website, I came across what is defined as an adventure comic, and it's called Mark Trail. And looking at the About section of Mark Trail, it began in 1978, and it was created by an environmentalist, and that is the theme of the comic, preserving the American wilderness. The author was even honored by President Reagan for his efforts. So think about that what you will. But I don't think it hinders the fact that a nice outdoor adventure-based comic is a beautiful way to celebrate the morning. So let's take a look. I don't know what we're jumping into, if this is a similar through line of a story that I will be confused about. But let's check it out. Mark Trail is talking to maybe his daughter. Mark Trail says, "Oh, hi, Rusty. I just got home from Utah. Want to look at some trip photos?" Then Mark Trail says, "I got some great shots of the wild horses." Rusty says, "Not now, Dad. I need your help with something." Mark Trail says, "Oh yeah? What's that?" Rusty says, "Revenge." And it ends. This thing rules. I thought this was gonna be some serene, outdoor thing that ends with, yeah, birds are beautiful. But it ends with some anime-style line shooting past Rusty's face as she screams revenge. And we do not get Mark Trail's response. Oh, this is great. This is flipping your expectations in a beautiful way. I mean, we're all wondering what that means and what's going to happen tomorrow now. That is the key of a great daily strip with a through storyline. Who is she taking revenge on? I hope it's not an animal. This is so exciting. I can't wait to come back tomorrow. Are there any comments? 12. Bill F. says, from the point of view of Rusty, "Not now, Dad. I don't like horsies. They smell." That got 2 upvotes. Again, those were images of horses that Mark Trail was holding. To my knowledge, they were not scratch and sniff. I don't think she had to worry about any scents emanating. Glebe comments, "Kid, if you want to recruit Mark's help, at least humor him about the horse pictures." That's true. This is your dad. He's just been away for a very long period of time, in a different state. I know revenge means she's probably very heated about it and can't focus on other things too much, but give your dad a second. In the spirit of this podcast, and what I figured the spirit of the comic of Mark Trail is, the world goes by. Just take a look, embrace it. I do find it odd that a comic that I just read is supposed to be about environmentalism and national pride has ended in a very ominous call to action for revenge. Okay, second comic of the day is another new one that I stumbled upon called Safe Havens, which in the About section says, a clever look at how children interact with each other and with the adults in their world. A boy is talking to his elder. Grandpop, is this facial hair? Yes, it is, Leo. Wait a minute. I don't know if y'all are looking at this comic also, but this kid is talking to this guy, calling him Grandpop. But this guy looks like he's 6 years older than the kid. He just looks like a cool teen. Is that really his grandpa? Alright, maybe we'll figure out more. The kid says, Grandpop, is this facial hair? And he says, yes it is, Leo. Did you want me to give you lessons in shaving? Leo says, no thanks. I'm starting college classes next week, and I want to look older. Besides, and then they're looking at a computer and an old artist. To grow a beard this long, I need to begin right now. Yeah, I don't understand this at all. Because he's going to... Wait, so this kid is going to college? The ages of these people, is that the point? That the ages of the people in these comics is all out of whack and confusing? Grandpas look like they're 20. Kids going to college look like they're 10. And why is he mimicking an old artist's beard? Because he wants to look older. There's many other old people. You don't have to go back that far. You just make a normal beard. He's starting college classes next week, and he thinks he'll grow a full beard in that time? How did this kid get into college? And he seriously looks like he's 10. He doesn't look like he's going to college. Okay, this is a fascinating comic to keep an eye on. Maybe I don't understand its quirky sensibility yet. Maybe it'll take me a while. Anyway, let's end it off with some Rex Morgan. Now, as I mentioned yesterday and earlier in this ep, I've been catching up with Rex Morgan because Comics Kingdom accidentally showed me a strip for later this week. So now I'm backtracking to figure out how we got to the point that we arrived at, where Rex's daughter is over the incident regarding the chocolate and is walking the dog. You know what, let's go through 2 Rex comics just to catch up. So we'll start with Monday, May 13th, and then do Tuesday, May 14th. All right, we have Sarah saying, seriously, I climbed on top of the fridge when I was 2 years old? Sarah's mom says, nope, that was me. Scared your grandma half to death. According to her, she caught me just as I was stepping off. Yikes. Okay, another very uneventful strip. Now we go to today, Tuesday, May 14th. Sarah's mom, we are in the same exact scene. Sarah's mom says, toddlers and doggies can do the darndest things when their mamas turn their backs. Sarah says, I guess so. Her mom says, even the most careful of parents can't keep an eye on their kids 100% of the time. Sarah says, that goes for fur babies too, huh? Man, 2 strips. We just covered 2 days worth of strips and no Rex in either scene. Why can't he just come into the room and lay down the Rex Morgan law? Just be like, guys, I am not having this discussion anymore. I am so done with this. I provide for this family. I get you're sad. But can we all do something fun for once? Let's check the comments. Steve Henry says, I heard donkeys and women can do the darndest things to mom. At least that's what Dad told me after your trip to Tijuana? Whoa. So Steve Henry's insinuating that Mrs. Morgan had quite a wild past. I would love if we found out that June and Rex, after hours, are into like some weird stuff. Like just this banal strip for weeks on end, and then like just 1 2-panel strip on a Monday. They go to some club and engage in real debaucherous stuff. That'd be cool. All right, I think it's time to wind down for this Tuesday, May 14th. Again, please submit any caption thought you have for my caption contest to everydayisfunnyshow@gmail.com. You can submit it through everydayisfunny.com, or you can just Instagram message to me. I'm very excited to hear what anybody comes up with, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.